Hey guys, first I want to say thank you so much for everyone that watched my video, and I hope you were able to share with others who may be going through the same thing. It means a lot to me to get the amount of support I've gotten from it, even if no one's writing comments. The fact that it's gotten, a few likes and a good amount of, hopefully reached one person that has been going through the same thing that I've been going through. Now, I was gonna come on camera with a face full of makeup on, but I said no because the reality of dealing with depression and anxiety and PTSD is that you don't always have energy or feel the need to want to get glammed up. I didn't dive all. I kind of just skimmed the surface of it. So I kind of want to go a little bit deeper into it right now so that other people can understand what it's like, because I think a lot of people have a misconception about what depression is, and a lot of people use the word, oh, I'm depressed, a little too loosely, because depression is something that you don't want. It's not something that you want to say, oh yeah, I'm depressed. No. If I'm not working, I'm staying in bed all day. During the weekends, I have to constantly grapple with myself just to get out of the house to get some sunshine. And it's not like I don't have things I need to do. Of course I have things I need to do. I have plenty of things I could be doing. It's just I have no will. And to say that depression is something that can be easily overcome would be an understatement, because I was working at a great job. I got paid really nicely. I became a manager within 3 months of working there. So I was on top. You can say I was doing a really good job. It still never stopped my depression. No matter how much money you have, a mental illness is something that's not going to just go away. You have to consistently seek help. In your lowest point, you're going to want to turn to something bad. And if you're by yourself, because with depression we tend to isolate ourselves, and it's not always intentional. A lot of times it's unintentional. You're not even realizing you're doing. Really have control over your thoughts all the time. I can tell you there's times where I wake up and I say, all right, I'm going to do this and this, have energy, I'm happy, and within probably 2 hours I can be low. I don't know how to explain it, because there's times where I'm just so happy nothing's going on, and then something will trigger it and I'll just be super low and just want to go home and want to lay in bed and just stay in bed and not be bothered with anyone. A lot of people like to say when they're stressed that they're depressed, and sometimes being too stressed can lead to depression, but they are not the same things. Okay, you know what I mean? I don't want to say, I'm suicidal, because I'm not, but I'm not gonna lie and say that those thoughts don't come through my mind. It comes through my mind at times, it does. At the same time, a lot of people don't like to share that they're having those thoughts, because with this society, people will automatically be like, okay, you're having those thoughts, you got to go to an institution. And it's not so much all the time that you're having these thoughts and means you're going to act on it. A lot of times people with mental illness can have these thoughts and not necessarily act on it. It's just a thought that comes in your head. Having these feelings, and you don't really know how to tell people what you're feeling because you don't understand it yourself. So there's some times where I'm going through something and someone will say, okay, well, what are you feeling right now? And I'm not feeling anything. My body will just feel numb inside. Try to distract your mind with good things. I'm talking about social media could be one of the worst things to do when you have depression. When you're feeling low and it looks like other people are not the same as you, only makes you get worse, because then you start downing yourself, like, oh, why am I not like this person, and how come I can't be happy like this person? So I encourage, like, when you're feeling low, read a book, watch a movie that you like, talk to your friends that you love that's uplifting. I felt like nobody would understand and people would judge me and people would think I was crazy, this, that, and the third. And it came to a point in my life where it got too much around you, because a lot of times with depression, the person who is feeling this way, doesn't know how to express it and share it, because depression is something that you can develop over time if you're not careful. When you see somebody getting to that point and you know they're one of those that's not gonna seek help and not gonna, you know, talk about it and this, that, and the third, just do everything you can to uplift them. Always try to be positive around them. Send them positive like quotes and things like that. Send them funny videos, because it helps when you laugh a lot. And try to encourage them to get out the house. Even if it's for 5 minutes, walking out in the sun helps a lot. If you notice someone not wanting to go out a lot, if you notice someone that you're talking to all the time and they're barely responding, or they just want to be left alone, he's not eating as much anymore, if they're not really willing to come outside when you call them or invite them, or if they're just staying in one place in the household, that's another sign of depression. If they're just mood changes completely, if they were once a happy person and they did a lot of activities and now all of a sudden they're not really doing much, that's a huge sign right there too. And like I said, a lot of people, when you confront them, they're not going to want to hear that, oh, you're depressed, you're this, you're that. So I would just approach them on a different manner. I would do it in a way where it's just like, hey, let's go for a walk real quick. Or even if you know they don't want to go for a walk, hey, I gotta throw this garbage out, can you help me? I can't manage it. Just so you can get them to go outside. Little things like that. It's very important that you don't give up on the person that has depression. A lot of times it has nothing to do with you. It's what they're going through in themselves, and they feel like they're alone. That's why even if a person doesn't respond to you right away, keep reaching out. If you haven't heard from someone in a day or two, you call them and say, hey, I've been thinking about you, are you okay? Don't wait till the last minute, because we already isolate ourselves as it is, and then when we feel like nobody cares about us, nobody loves us, you have no friends reaching out to you seeing if you're okay, you know, it doesn't help. It makes your thoughts worse. So please just continue to reach out to people if you know that they haven't been themselves lately, that they just seem to have like a switch in just a little thing that they don't do. And having my really bad low moments, I won't even get out the bed to eat. I would barely get something to drink. The most I'm doing is getting from my bed to the bathroom and going right back to bed. Like, it's to a point where sometimes you don't even want to shower, you don't even want to wash your face, you don't even want to brush your teeth, because you're just like, why, for what? It's so much energy to take out of you, and you're already fighting with yourself, that those little minuscule things are so hard to do. Just basically fighting against yourself. If it was so easy to overcome depression, I would overcome it in a heartbeat. People don't understand that it's not easy to just wake up tomorrow and say, oh my God, I don't have depression anymore, and depression is gone. If it was that simple, I would never have depression. I would get up and do whatever I wanted in my life. To come back and say thank you again. Please don't forget to continue to share with others. I want to be able to reach as much people as I can, so that other people can know that it is okay. There's nothing wrong with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how you guys are doing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.